May it be an evening star shines down upon you. May it be when darkness
This is the Hulse Towers Hedgehog Refuge Hospital, completed in July this year. We have 17 hogs in at the moment, 2 of which are in the outdoor hutch, reacclimatising to the weather before being released, hopefully on Friday, today being Wednesday. And we had 2 released 2 days ago and 2 more released 4 days before that, so things are going very well. This is the board with the record on of who's in what hutch, what treatment they're having and what food they have, etc. And the last column being their weight. It's marked as to whether that's up or down on previous weights, which is the important measure. These are the hutches that were made for us by our friend Lisa, a very clever carpenter in Cambridge, with the polypropylene linings on the floor and halfway up, so to make them easy to keep clean. The reason they go halfway up the walls is that hedgehogs have a weird habit of sticking poo to the walls, like a little art gallery, a bit like the Tate Modern, but I think the hedgehogs show a little bit more talent. Little board on the front to tell us who's in which one, because neither me or Mandy are getting any younger and our memories aren't that great. This is what they look like after the night time when they've trashed them like petulant teenagers. And there's 2 that I've just cleaned. This is Blind Pete, who's a resident at present, totally blind. He has a paper liner because he circles a lot and it wears his feet and makes them bleed occasionally, so we have a paper on top of the polypropylene, and I often put sand on it as well. For most of the others, I have the polypropylene in the just bare in the main area. We've got water and biscuits at the moment. We don't put wet food in till the evening when the flies bugger off. And then, hello, that's Donna. She'll be going out again soon, back into the wild. Get to sleep. And oh, hello, who's having a scratch there? Hello, George. This is one of the beetles. George came in a family of 4. George and his 3 siblings, which have been named after the Beatles: George, Paul, John, Ringo. Thankfully they're all big healthy hogs now. When they first came in they were 6 or 7 days old. I had to hand feed them every 3 hours. That was a joy. And George really does trash his pad, the state of his nest, so all that's got to be cleaned this morning. We have the fly killer, which is worth its weight in gold. And there's a fly, he will soon be dead. And one up here just to catch some out if they're avoiding the other. Microscope, medications. This is a treatment bench. Various things like sulfatrim and Loxicon, Zodon, and this, that and the other, and wound treatments, Vetricin, odour neutraliser, useful stuff, critical care formula, which is like magic in a bottle. This is very good as well, Lucillin, it's a wound wash. Scales, of course. Binoculars, so you can see what you're doing when you're not 21 anymore. All the shed, of course, was built and the foundations dug and the flagging done and all the rest of it by myself and Mandy, mostly in snow showers in January. And the insulation was done by does as well, which stops the condensation and keeps the temperatures relatively stable. There we go. The temperatures over the last 24 hours have fluctuated between 18 degrees and 24, so that's not bad. Humidity between 45 and 62, which is pretty good. Various info stuck on here, like our wonderful vet's number. Things to refer to when looking at hedgehog poo under microscopes, which is not the best hobby in the world, but what can you say? And this is all different drugs and their doses. We've got the overflow. This is Frodo. He's down in that box for the moment. And that's Paul and Ringo, two of the George's siblings. One of them will be going into this vacant hutch later today after I've given it a quick coat of varnish. They were wonderfully built and they are marine ply, but just for the additional protection and longevity of them, whenever one comes vacant, we're giving it a bit of a coat of very tough varnish so that the hedgehog pee doesn't eat its way into them too easily. And that's just about it really. We've got the noise you can hear is an extractor fan, which is behind there somewhere, which is also very handy when you've got lots of hedgehogs doing what they do. That's about it. Yeah, okay, all good. I'll get back to dealing with poo. Oh, there's Pete, blind Pete, just rearranging his nest as he likes to do. Gives him something to do anyway. And there's Mandy.
I thought you were talking to yourself.
There's Mandy who thinks I talk to myself. The only time I can get a word in.
Oh, you should.